Hi everyone, I'm Prastika and I had the pleasure of serving as a product owner for our team's Agile project for the development of personalized learning quiz app. Our team of 5 members with the roles as displayed on the screen worked collaboratively as a part of our Agile and DevOps coursework. Our goal was to create an engaging personalized quiz experience using Agile practices with a strong emphasis on continuous improvement and iterative delivery. We adopted a Kanban style agile approach using Jira to manage tasks, limit work in progress, and maintain visibility across the team. This method was ideal for our flexible timelines and evolving requirements. The development was structured into three incremental releases where version 1 delivered the core features like user registration, authentication, and the basic quiz access. Version 2 introduced subject specific categories like HTML, CSS, and Java, offering personalized learning paths. And version 3 added the functionalities to display both the user selected answer and the correct answer, enhancing engagement and reinforcing learning. Throughout the project, we organized the tasks into epics, user stories, and acceptance criteria. Our Jira product backlog served as the central reference point for tracking priorities, evolving based on team feedback and progress. With Kanban, we visualized our workflow from backlog to done, allowing us to easily spot and resolve bottlenecks like when too many tasks were sitting in the to-do list. As the product owner, I ensured that the team remained focused on delivering user value through clear priorities and collaborative feedback loops. Together, we applied Agile principles effectively by demonstrating the power of iterative development, transparency, and the teamwork. Thank you. And now let's take a closer look on how we brought this project to life by our other team members.
Hello, it's me Dipendra Bandari. I am the backend developer of this quiz application. Here is the development of an interactive quiz application using the Monstack, which consists of MongoDB, Express.js, React.js, and Node.js. As my part was backend, I did work on the Node.js, MongoDB, and Express.js. In this project, as the backend developer, my primary goal was to design and implement the server-side architecture, manage database interactions, and ensure secure and effective communication between front-end and backend systems. The backend handled key functionalities such as quiz creation, user authentication, result processing, and API endpoint for data retrieval and submission for the quiz questions. Using Node.js and Express.js, I developed RESTful APIs that enable seamless interaction with the frontend, while MongoDB serves as the database to store quiz question user data. Here is the database of the application and its name as a quiz. It has 4 collections: user, questions, question type, and answers. User contain the detail of all the registered users. Question contain all the question with the particular options, and answer with its title name. Question type contains the category of the question.
Hello everyone, my name is Assis. So let's talk about the client-side development. In this assignment, I worked as a front-end developer who is responsible for developing the entire UI of our quiz application. To develop the UI of our quiz app, we have used the React framework. React is a popular JavaScript framework used for developing the user interface. React is a component-based architecture which makes our code base highly manageable. This is the project structure of our quiz app front end. Here we have the list of component. So this is the UI of our application, and this is the registration page. Let's try to log in without registration. As you can see here, invalid credentials, so we have to register first before login. Let's register first. We can see the registration is successful, so let's log in again. So we can see the login is successful too. So after the successful login, this is the home page of our application. And to play the quiz, let's press the button here. As you can see, there are different quiz questions based on the category. So let's select the React. So we can see here we have a different question, and let's choose the answer randomly. So we can see the result and compare our answer to the correct answer. And to see our score, let's press share.
Thank you, Assis, for doing your part. Hello, everyone. My name is Safal Thapa. I will be talking about agile management as I worked as a agile coach for our team during the development of a personalized learning quiz application. This project was a part of our agile and DevOps coursework, and my role was to ensure that agile principles and practices were effectively applied throughout the software process. Talking about Agile methodology, Agile encourages break down large tasks into smaller user stories, delivering them in incremental release, and adapting based on feedbacks. This helps team respond to change effectively, which is essential in today's fast-paced development environment. We use Kanban in our project. We choose to implement the Kanban methodology for our Agile approach. Kanban is a visual work management method that helps team visualize work, limit work in progress, and maximize flow. Our Kanban board include columns such as backlog, to do, in progress, and done. This allows our team to track its process track in real time and avoid bottlenecks. Talking about why we chose Kanban over Scrum. While Scrum is another popular agile framework, we opted for Kanban because of its flexible and continuous delivery models. And we use Kanban in Jira. Like, to manage our project digitally, we use Jira, a powerful agile project management tool. In Jira, we created a customized Kanban board that mirrored our workflow. I configured timelines, columns, and set work in progress limited to help the team stay focused. Each task was created as a user story, and we grouped them into epics based on functionality like authentication, quiz engine, and analytics dashboards. This is our summary for our tax issue that were released, the timeline where we have categorized the versions of the issues. Like, we can see all the issues were categorized in version 1, version 2, and version 3. Like, we can see, similarly, in the board we can see there's the backlog, to do, in progress, and done part, where after completing every part, it has been set to the done. Tasks were noted in the calendar, and it has been completed in which date, which time. And talking about issues, after all the issues were assigned to the members, where we can see that all our third all our release part has been completed successfully.
In our quiz application project, we followed a simple and effective DevOps workflow using Git, GitHub Action, and render.com for deployment. We used a trunk-based development approach where we created separate branches for each version 1, version 2, and version 3. Inside each version, we made smaller feature branches to work on a specific part like login, quiz system, and leaderboard. This helped our team to work at the same time without conflict, and once the features were ready and tested, we merged them into the main branch. And we used GitHub Action for continuous integration and deployment. Every time code was pushed to the main or version branches, it automatically run test, build the app, and deploy it into the render.com. For both frontend and backend, this saved time, reduced manual work, and keep our app consistent and reliable. We released our app in three main versions. Version 1 focused on the user registration and login. Version 2 introduced subject-wise quiz categories, and version 3 added a feedback system with scoring and answer breakdown. Each version was tested using both automated and manual method across different browsers to ensure smooth user experience. For monitoring, we use renders log and integrated uptime route to get real-time alert for any downtime or performance issues. In the conclusion, to wrap up, our quiz application project help us apply DevOps in real-world setting using GitHub, GitHub Action, and render.com. We automated testing and deployment, making our workflow smooth and efficient. We also followed Agile Kanban development to manage tasks and track progress efficiently. Across three versions, we added key features like user login, quiz categorize, and feedback. With proper testing and monitoring, we ensured that app stayed reliable and user-friendly throughout development.